Welcome back. So imagine watching your favorite movie and hearing the music from it live performed by a full orchestra. That's the concept behind a concert series with the Chicago Philharmonic. The latest one is this weekend, and the movie is the 80s classic, The Goonies. And we have the orchestrator of that concert live with us here in studio, Thiago Tiberio, a conductor as well. Thanks for joining us.
Hello, Adriana. It's a pleasure to be here. Please.
Oh, it's so cool to talk to you about this. So this is such an amazing series. Can you talk about, for anyone who hasn't heard about this experience, hasn't been to it, what is it like to be there for this concert?
So you show up to this great, beautiful hall. The whole orchestra is there, a nice big orchestra, and then the film starts. Projection onto a big screen behind the orchestra. The dialogue and the sound effects come out from speakers, and then we play the music live, synchronized to the entire film, from the beginning of the film to the very, very end.
Wow, so this is not just parts of the film, it's start to finish. What's it like? What's the process like of adapting this film to a live orchestra for the audience?
Very challenging.
Yeah, is it?
But also very rewarding. Yes, it takes about, well, if we're really, really like going fast, it takes about 2 months. If we can take a little more time, it takes about 3 months to do it. And basically, they come to me with a film and with the scores that were used in the recording of the, of the actual soundtrack, and they say, "Here, take it." And then I work with the producers to figure out, okay, where do we cut so that we have an intermission, because otherwise it's too long, and what do I do with the score? Very often, scores are recorded with, say, 12 cellos. I can't have 12 cellos on stage for a live performance, so I have to figure out how to reorchestrate it in a way that it still sounds the same in a concert hall, sounds full and big and beautiful, but that it all works together, but it's also feasible to actually be performed live.
Okay, and speaking of performing it live, how is that for you as a conductor to not only orchestrate it, but to also see this come to life?
It is absolutely amazing all the time, every time that I actually step in front of an orchestra to do this. To me is amazing, it's chilling, and at the end of every single show that I do, and I've done, I don't know, hundreds, I'm still amazed that this is possible. How is it possible that we can play a score in sync with an entire film, 2 or 3 hours of film, live? It's amazing to me. I
know, I'm thinking about like favorite films we have and imagining the soundtracks that are so good being adapted to this type of style. What's the response from the audience been like? I know that this has been going on for a few years.
Luckily, it's always absolutely fantastically positive, and there's not a single concert, because what I like to do is, once the show is done, I like to come back towards the audience and to try to hear from them. What was their experience like? Did they enjoy it? And there's not a single evening where not one person says, "By the way, this is our first time in front of an orchestra. We've never heard an orchestra before, and this was the most amazing experience, so thank you." And that's what keeps me going.
And we talked about this before cameras turned on, about how this is another way to bring your style of music that maybe some people wouldn't normally go see in a traditional concert, but they get to see it adapted to one of their favorite old movies, you know?
That's correct. And some of these films, they have rock and roll, they have jazz, they have rap, they have, like other...
I love that.
Other styles of music. And then what I try to do as much as I can is I actually make sweeteners, what we call sweeteners, so that the orchestra plays along while the rap song is going on.
Oh, so cool. Oh my goodness, this makes me feel like we need to put this on the calendar to see it.
So, for instance, we have a show like Love Actually, which was one of the very first shows that I did, that has a lot of pop music. The orchestra plays along with it, and it's absolutely fantastic.
That's so cool. Thiago Tiberio, we ran out of time. I could talk to you about this all day. It sounds amazing. Thank you for joining us live in studio to share this really cool experience.
It's a pleasure and an honor. Thank you, Adriana.
It's a pleasure as well. Well, the Goonies 40th anniversary concert with Chicago Philharmonic is one night only. It's Saturday night, 7:30. It's at the Auditorium Theater, and you can get tickets right now at auditoriumtheater.org. Don't want to give you the wrong information.